Deimos has carried out another ambush, but this time he hit his mark. After the events of the Dread Factor comic, we knew that Deimos had discovered the location and timing of a training operation for potential new recruits for Rainbow. He'd sent operatives in to capture 2 innocent families, and interrogated one of the family members who worked for Yahata Data Services, and that's a name I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with by now. There's a few interesting parts to this info, but we're going to focus on the main part, and that's the fact that Deimos knew exactly where and when Rainbow's newest prospects would be training. And that was in the tower in South Korea. I'm assuming that after the initial operation that took place on Tower back in Operation White Noise, the site was probably decommissioned and handed back over to the South Korean Armed Forces as a training ground for their operators. Several operators, including Vigil and the new operator Ram, were on site when Deimos attacked. The timing between Fenrir discovering Deimos' knowledge of the training and the attack itself being carried out must have been incredibly unlucky, as it seems that nobody at the tower knew that the attack was coming. Deimos sent an attack helicopter to wipe out the troops standing on the top deck and those rappelling down its side, almost taking out Ram and Vigil in the process. But as far as we can tell, only Ram and Vigil are the ones that survived, and Vigil took a couple of shots to the back in the process. Just as Rainbow thought they were starting to get ahead, having avoided the ambush against Brava and her team, they're faced with another setback. Deimos continues to operate a few steps ahead of the team, and the people he's using don't seem to be direct associates, but rather hired radicals and mercenaries. I could be wrong, but it seems like Deimos is doing everything he can to avoid having anyone with anything concrete on him. It's likely that he knows about Fenrir's betrayal, and he'll be keen to avoid another. So, that's the latest update. More to come. If you like these lore videos and you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Double batching you, everybody. Bye bye.
Don't touch that dial now, we're just getting started.